Hey you guys, what's up? Hey girl, hey, it is your girl Tash and welcome back to my channel. Yes, before you say it, I'm in my moo-moo. I don't have any makeup on and my hair is a mess. However, you guys are not going to be looking at me throughout this video anyways, so we all family here, right? For today's video, guys, I'm finally going to be showing you how I safely remove my press-on nails as well as how I got these gorgeous nails here. So if you're curious to see how I do this, then please just keep watching. All right, you guys, so the first thing that I have done here is I've gathered all of the supplies that I'm going to need. I just grabbed this Onyx professional nail polish remover. You can use acetone if you're careful or non-acetone. I grabbed my pack of nails that I chose, which is the Goldfinger Glam Ready to Wear Gel Manicure. And these are like a really pretty cherry red. I apologize in advance for the lighting. I'm not in the studio, I'm in my living room. And then I use this like little bowl here to use with my Static Nails non-toxic hydrating nail polish and pop-on remover. This stuff is golden. Then I've also grabbed my two Cuticle products, the Cuticle Pusher and Trimmer. And then I'm trying out for the first time today this Super Nail Primer. And I grabbed a couple of Q-tips for if I have any glue spillage, and then of course you want to trim your regular nails. So the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and soak these off. You guys are going to be amazed at how fast these soak off with this product. So the one thing that I actually did forget was to put my Band-Aid on. I apologize for those that are like annoyed by this. This is my first hand video. My hands are very dry, and also I live on a farm, so my hands are beat up. So I'm gonna go grab my secret weapon that kind of helps me to pop these off. When you guys see what it is, you're gonna be like, girl, what? But I promise you, it works. So BRB. All right, guys, so I've grabbed my secret weapon. Yes, I'm using a clean one for this video, but generally what I do with these is and it might be nasty to some people, I use them for what they're purposed for, and then I just wash them with Dawn dish soap, set them to the side so that the next time I'm doing nail removal, I can just use them again. They're clean, so whatever. But I mean, you can do whatever. So you can either use this pointy part here, and you're just going to go around the nails, and do you see how that's kind of starting to lift? You're gonna take where those pieces are starting to lift, like right here, and what I do is I bend it back a little bit, either with my regular nail. You guys know what I'm trying to say. But you're gonna put the drops of the Static product down in there, and it's gonna eat the glue away. So give me just a second, and I'm going to go around the edge of all of these nails, and you can see here where it's starting to lift. So you're not gonna take that off. You do not wanna rip these off, force them off, none of that. Use this product. You usually need a drop or two per nail, and girl, watch what it does. You guys, if the camera's wiggling and stuff like this, I apologize. I'm using my filming arm to hold the camera up so I can do this video, but unfortunately, the spaces in the home that I have, a lot of them won't fit the part that it has to hook to correctly. So I'm using a TV tray, and I did not think about it moving this much. So I am so sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm still learning how to use a lot of new equipment and whatnot. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is take the Static Nails non-toxic hydrating nail polish and pop-off remover, and I'm just gonna put some in the dropper here. Oh, I already have some in the dropper. So just like this, I'm gonna do it over this bowl, and I'm gonna try to get it in here. Now you can either take something like this and kind of help yourself open that a little bit, just like that is fine, how that chunk flew off, and you're just gonna put a drop in there, and maybe a drop on the other side. You can put it right on top of the nail as well, and I'm gonna do this for each nail. So I usually start off by putting a drop on top of my nail, and I do one hand at a time, and then I will try to get in here with another tool and just kind of get it inside because you want it to eat that glue off. Now sometimes I have to do this more than once. That's fine, doesn't bother me. And as you're dropping over this bowl, some of the product's gonna fall in there, and I actually used that product as well, and I will show you guys that in just a moment. Okay, so then I put it back in the bottle and move it to the side over here. And then so there's some product here in the bottom of the bowl. Not sure if the camera's picking that up, but I will actually take each nail like this and soak it in that product as well. And it just helps to eat that polish off, or the glue, sorry guys. And so I'll just sit here like this for like 5 minutes. Sometimes they'll pop right off in 5 minutes. Sometimes I need about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go do that. And then when it's time to take these off, I'm gonna come back and show you guys how I take this and literally they just pop off. All right, you guys, I'm back, bear with me. What I do is I take all of these and I just kind of rub them around in that formula. You guys, this stuff is so hydrating, as you can see. Look how hydrating that is to the skin. It's crazy. So I'm pretty sure I have one nail ready. Take the floss tool and you can just stick it in here like so. And then I just kind of pull it back and slowly work the nail off. You're not gonna pull it, it's not fighting you. So obviously it's not ready, so then I leave it in there like that. Or if you are talented, you could use this tool as well. I didn't have this tool before. So then I'm just gonna take another drop and I'm just gonna stick it down in there underneath of the artificial nail. We're gonna let it soak, and once it's done, after 3 to 5 minutes of sitting here, eating that glue, it's going to pop right off. Usually while I'm letting these soak like this, I have my phone here and I'm usually watching 90 Day Fiancé or a YouTube video or something just to pass the time, so then it doesn't take as long. All right, so as you guys can see, they're starting to pop off. I think I'm going to do one more for you guys, which should be this guy right here if he's ready. And then I'm gonna go take them all off, and I'm gonna show you guys how I apply my press-on nails, because you guys have been asking for a long time to see, and now I finally feel comfortable enough to show you guys. They just pop right off, you guys. There's no tugging, no pulling. You should never, ever, ever pull off your press-ons. And I'm gonna show you why. Now, my nails are starting to heal, but before they were a lot worse than this. I mean, it can really do some serious damage to your nails. Mine are very thin and brittle, and it's just not, it's not a good look. So do not pull off your press-on nails. It is worth it to spend the $18 on this product. You soak your nails for a few minutes and they pop right off, and then it's time to groom them and do them all over again. So I'm gonna pop these off, you guys, and I will be right back. So what you're gonna do now is just pull your nails. You're gonna go ahead and pick out your sizes. This literally only takes me a couple seconds, guys, because I know my sizes. But what you're gonna do, I'll just show you guys really quickly. Oh, and for those that don't know, this is why I tell you guys, do not pull your nails off. This is terrible. The rest of them are getting better, but they're dried right now because I just cleaned them with alcohol. And then I am going to apply 2 coats of this nail primer because it's going to help the nail adhere to your real nail. So you're just going to take each one, and you want to make sure that it fits inside like your regular nail. Now what I like to do is push my cuticle back. That way it looks like I went and got them done. It does not look like you're wearing press-ons. You do not want these too small or too big because they will lift. They will pop off. You want it to just fit perfectly. If you cannot find one that fits perfectly, you can always take your emery board. You want the smoother side here, and you're just going to file like so. So I'm going to go ahead and size all of these, and then I'm going to show you guys how to apply this nail primer because this is going to help these stay on to your nails. So the next step is I place all of my nails just in this little plastic piece that comes with the nail kit, and then I set them to the side. Here's the nail primer. We're going to get to that in just a second, as well as the glue. I'm going to take this tool right here, and I'm just going to try to kind of clean up my cuticles. They look real rough, so you definitely want to do that. It just makes your whole manicure look so much better. You guys don't mind the shape of my nails right now. They look like that because, like I said, when you clean them off with the alcohol, it really dries the nail bed out quite a bit. So you guys can see I went up a little bit too far on this one. I am bleeding. It'll look much better when I apply the cuticle oil, which we'll do, I'm going to say before applying the nails, because if I do it after, these are matte, so it'll make them more shiny. So just a tip for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do this hand off camera. That way we can move ahead with this next. All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and apply the primer to this hand on camera. The only thing that I know for sure is that we do want to keep it away from the cuticle area. So they say to apply 2 coats. I'm going to go ahead and let this one rest for a second, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply another coat. When I come back, we will start applying the nails. Oh, and I meant to mention earlier, before you push your cuticles back with your tool, or before you, I'm sorry guys, before you trim your cuticles with this tool, make sure that you push them back first. Otherwise, you just defeat the purpose. Alright guys, so I always start with the smallest nail and work my way up. I do not do the pointer fingers or the thumbs until everything else is done. So as I showed you guys earlier, mine are already laid out, and I just start here. And what I do is I put a small drop of glue on the artificial nail, just ever so slightly. And then I'm going to put a little drop on mine, and you want to spread it out. Be really careful with that nail primer after you've done your cuticles because OMG, does it burn. That's why they tell you to be really careful. Yeah, it burns. So I like to get the nail as close as I can up to my cuticles. That way you don't have any issues with lifting, and you want to press this down for at least 10 to 12 seconds. I know my nails, my thumbnails look terrible. All right, so there's that, and you just want to keep going. What I use this wooden stick for is if there's any glue seeping out, I just clean it off because you don't want that, you know, sticking out around your nail. I clean it off, wipe it on my towel, and move on. And these will last me a good week to 2 weeks. It just depends how rough I am on them. If you're just starting out, make sure you take your time. I've glued these on crooked before. It can just be a whole hot mess, and you don't want to do that. It takes practice like anything else. I hear a lot of people tell me, I don't know how you get them on there so good, and it just takes practice, guys. I've been doing this for years, and it really does save a bundle of money from going to the salon and getting them done, and I get a ton of compliments. People always think that I went and got my nails done, and I don't. Usually takes me about 10 minutes to do these, which sounds like, I mean, not from start to finish. I would say once you start gluing the nails on, it takes about 10 minutes from picking out your sizes to actually getting them on. You see that glue seeping out the side right there? We're just going to take the wooden thing that comes with your nails, and you're just going to take it off. Usually I have a paper towel sitting here for that as well. And before it gets time to dry, I'm just going to take the edge of this, and there we go. This glue dries really fast, so again, take your time. Alright guys, I think I'm going to finish up. When I come back, I will show you guys what it looks like after I finish applying my nails and applying my cuticle oil. And then we'll wrap this video up. Okay friends, so after I'm all done applying the nails, I always take my glue and wipe it off, because you're going to need this again for another manicure. You might need it if one pops off. And close it tightly. You can toss this in your purse, in with your leftover nails and whatnot. But I have not applied any oil or anything as of yet, because I've noticed when I'm wearing these matte nails like these, if you apply oil, it's going to make them a little more shiny, and I don't want that to happen. So just for today, I'm showing you guys them right after pressing them on. I'm very happy with the way that they turned out. And like I told you guys, if you just take your time and things like that, you'll get the hang of it. They'll start to look really good. I apologize, my nails or my hands are really dry, guys. But you guys have been asking me to show you my application for like 3 years now, so I thought, what the hell, I'm just gonna go ahead and show them. So this is what they look like. Now, if you notice this one here, I got in a hurry myself and I glued it on a little bit crooked, but just be patient over time. Nobody's gonna notice unless you point it out. Keep in mind, we are our own worst critic. So over time though, this will kind of shift a little bit and it won't even look like it's crooked. So again, these are by Goldfinger. I will have them linked below where you can pick these up. They're like $4.99, $5.99. And if you're careful with these and you wear gloves when you're washing dishes, if you live on a farm, you want to wear gloves while you're watering and feeding your animals, and you will get 2 weeks out of these. If not, what's going to happen is the warm water is going to loosen this glue, and they're either going to lift or they can pop off. Or the other thing is I've noticed these matte nails are very strong and durable, okay? But once you start putting these in hot water while you're doing dishes day in and day out, they start to weaken, and that's when these will bend and actually break off. So just kind of take that extra step to take care of them, and they will last you a good 2 weeks. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Let me know. I do want to disclaim, I am not a nail technician. I've not been to school for nails or anything. I'm just sharing my experience with you guys, so please keep that in mind. And for those out there, I know I'm going to get comments. I know that my real nails look rough. I know that. But they look a lot better than they did a year ago before I discovered the static polish removers. So they're starting to look better. They're starting to heal. Would they heal faster if I didn't wear nails? Yes. But I'm very insecure about them, so I continue to wear my nails. Let my bare nails be a reminder to you. Do not pull your press-ons off. I want to thank you guys so much for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with me. If you're new here, hi, hello. My name is Tash. Hello. Hope that you'll check out either of the videos to the side here and subscribe and hang out with us. I hope you guys are all doing well, having an amazing day wherever you are. I love you guys to the moon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.